Yeah, so the traffic picked up. I'm on my way back. All I did was walk another, 2 miles. This is my last mile right here. So, yeah, video ain't gonna be that long. Those of y'all who'll be looking at my videos, y'all should know about where I'm at this point in my little cardio program. There's nothing but like an hour and a half walk. Sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 3. Those are more taxing, but let's get to it. I said this was a part I was going to tell you guys about my crazy ass wife. That's in my crazy ass life. Now, for the most part, I'm chill, but it'd be her that be getting me upset with her future faking, fantasizing. It's like psychologists call it a shared fantasy. A lot of you guys are out there thinking while you in such a fucked up relationship. That's because it's not a relationship. None of it's real. None of it. It's a shared fantasy. You sharing a fantasy, you going along with the fantasy. Y'all might be having sex and going places and doing things you might not be. A lot of this, all different kinds of types of so-called human interactions. When people say relationships here in America, they talking about people that's screwing, having sex and stuff. They think about body parts and dicks and pussies and titties and all this stuff. Whew. But there's all other kinds of relationships also. But you think that 2 people in a wheelchair that are crippled and they got mental problems, the same thing. And they have a shared fantasy relationship. What you think, that don't exist in this world somewhere? 2 paraplegic people that's in wheelchairs, and when people push them or they get together, they sit there and fantasize. Come on. They crippled, for Christ's sake. So why wouldn't they? They go that bird again, you hear them? Because they nesting. Yeah, so they're gonna sit there, and if you think a lot of those people aren't online in a wheelchair telling people that they was a track star in high school and this and that, whatever, and they was born crippled. Yeah, they online telling stories like that. And if they tell it enough, they start believing a lie themselves. So that means that when they interact with somebody else online, when they chat with somebody online or on the phone, you're getting catfished. You can send me a picture. They'll send you pictures of a beautiful person, and it's not even them. You should get on cam. They'll say my cam is broke. Well, I ain't unpack it yet. There's some kind of excuse. Those people aren't real. Those people is bullshit artists. And there's a lot of them. Everybody lies. According to psychology and psychologists, they say that people lie like 90% of the time. They're exaggerating, they're embellishing, or just flat out just bullshitting themselves. Because they bullshit themselves enough and tell you the same bullshit story, then they said it so many times, they know how to act. They're actors. They're chameleons. They try to blend in. You know, you got people that are narcissistic, have narcissistic personality disorder. You got people that are psychopaths. They psychos. They don't have no feelings or nothing. They have cold. It's cold. It's cold love. It's cold empathy. Because they really don't even have no love. They see how it's acted out amongst their mother and father and friends, schoolmates, co-workers. They watch TV, movies, shit on the internet. They see people kissing, touching lips, holding hands and all that. So what they do is, all they do is imitate it. They imitate it. They lie about their jobs, their work, how much money they make. And like I told you, my wife's been online since high school. And you're probably saying, how old? What do you mean? Yeah, I'm 21 years old now. When we got married, she was 24. I was 45. And she had a kid already. And a ton of mental disorders. I looked past all of that. I took her for who she is. I'm a black man. All y'all know out there that niggas are crazy. Ain't that what the white people say? Not making it a racial thing. But no. Black people may be more aggressive. That's in the genes. And you gotta understand what the black African Americans have been through. They just turned them loose. You know? Some of them wanted to stay. They didn't have nowhere else to go. They was afraid of the world. That's psyched out. That's a psychological disorder right there. They said, you're free, man. Go. You're free. And they're like, no, man. I said, where I'm going to go? I'll stay here. Look what they talking about. I love you, Master. Master John. And that's how that thing works. And now that those slaves, some of them heads was fucked up. And then the ones that got out of there, they had a hard time getting away. Before the word really spread and the laws was enforced, they still was hanging black people and stuff and antagonizing every black person they saw. That never changed. That shit ain't changed until today. Still doing it. The point I'm trying to make is that these mental conditions are all part of your upbringing. See, now I'm sounding like a psychologist now, but to me it's common sense. It's all part of the person's upbringing. A lot of people who's been sexually assaulted by family members, close friends, close trusted friends, other family and stuff, or their father, mother do it. Women do it too. They molest the kids. Sometimes they babies, infants, in Pampers. I don't know what they be thinking about, but they do it. And it's wrong. And that kid grows up thinking that that shit's normal, when it's really not. And that's a bad thing. It's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. And I don't expect my wife to tell me everything she's been through. And most of these women these days, they've been molested, date raped. Some of them do it because they think that, oh, this is how it goes. You know, dinner and movie and dinner and sex. Then you got these dinner hoes. You got all kinds of different kinds of people. A dinner hoe is a chick that she's online and she just tricks people into dates. She ain't has no intention on having a man or a husband, but she'll tell you that she's looking for this and looking for that. You know how it goes online. People are full of shit. They lie to you because they're on the other side of the key, they're on the other side of that screen. They're not right in front of you. So you can't feel the person's aura, their energy. You can't look into their eyes into their soul. That's like a mind-body connection there. Looking eye to eye and communicating. The energy changes. You could tell. Like my wife. She's fake, 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 fake. These kinds of people with these disorders, they're just trying to act normal. They just acting. They mimicking. We all mimic our way through, but when it becomes a disorder, that's when it's all bad then. You know, telling people you graduated from Harvard with a such and such degree. When you're a high school dropout. And you're telling people a bunch of lies and fantasies. So you be in this relationship or marriage, and this could go on for years with a shared fantasy. Like they got this OnlyFans stuff out. That's how these girls are getting money now. And niggas are good, and people, not black, I gotta stop saying that word. When I say that, I mean everybody when I say niggas. That includes white people, too. White people call each other niggas, like Spanish people, whoever. I'm just saying that if you want a real relationship, those are hard to find. That's exactly why marriages don't hold. Because it's all fake. That's just why marriages do not hold. Because it's all fake. And then before you realize it, you done spent all this money. You done got a house. You let a person into your business. You let a person into your bank accounts and stuff. That's why when you doing these kinds of things, you got to make sure that person's bringing something to the table. So that when you do go your separate ways, you'll try to make it like an even as possible split. But men always lose in a divorce. You guys always got to put something aside. Any man that's been divorced the first time, he ought to know the next time, if there's going to be a next time, don't marry a chick that is talking about money, 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 money. And you don't dangle your money in front of her like a carrot either. You'll pay for that too. And you don't even know who you're really messing with when you're messing with these women. And these women messing with these men. Men be having the same disorders. It's just that a man will kill you. He's bigger, stronger. He's violent inside. Even the wimpiest little guy is violent on the inside. He's still a man. It's like a dog. It's still a dog. A little Yorkshire Terrier ain't scared of no pit bull. None of them terriers are scared of other dogs. Any kind of terrier. They spunky. They got that heart. But that bull terrier will kill a dog in a second. But that thing will go down fighting. That's what I'm talking about. Well, you should, as a woman, you shouldn't have to go down fighting. That's why I be telling y'all, once you start in an abusive relationship, don't tell that man, don't even tell that woman nothing. You just slide out of there. That's all. And you got these women coming in relationships, penniless, or with a little bullshit ass job or something. And they trying to get a man with 6 figures and 7 figures. They're trying to fleece him. I didn't let that happen to me. The way my lifestyle was, You always got to have stuff. You never know when it's going to go back. You got to show stuff too, like regular normal people. But you don't show them everything, because you don't know their mental, their prerogative, their motive. It's supposed to be two people getting together, and basically you're supposed to live life at half price, because it's two of you instead of one. Should be easier to build. Yeah, it should be easier to build. You know, it should be easier to build with two people. Split everything. But when you take on somebody that don't have anything, that's a liability. That just becomes another bill. And I don't think that's a good thing. Let me wipe my feet off. Well, I'm home now. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.